Charles Bond racing, including 3 heats of the Victoria Derby and the running of the Winfield 250,000. Race 1 was the first heat of the Derby, and we saw equal favourites here, Smooth George and Spangled Chance at 11-8.
Son of Chris now pulls to the outside, 3 deep inside the 400. Plain Rapper coming 1 off the fence. Then One Happy Fella stand in line, Demon Dune and Kentucky George. Around the turn to the 250 though. Spangled Chance will straighten up a metre in front of Smooth George, who's sticking on 4 metres to Son of Chris from Plain Rapper and Ben Shifley. At the 160, Spangled Chance a metre in front. Smooth George on the outside now draws to him. Smooth George on the outside put his nose in front of Spangled Chance, is coming again from Plain Rapper to third. Smooth George, he's worked on the outside, but he's a little bit too powerful. Smooth George impressively wins, 2 metres to Spangled Chance. A metre away third was Plain Rapper.
Smooth George too good, defeating the other equal favourite Spangled Chance, and Plain Rapper third in the first at the Valley. In the second Derby heat, Sir Lorien the favourite at even money.
Tortuga Kate back a few metres. They're all set for start. They're racing. Sir Lorien, Rufus Youngblood, they've gone out as one. They've headed off Current Assets third. Classic Flight can't go early, followed by Most Happy Escort. Linaga racing deep as Sir Lorien holds out Rufus Youngblood early. In behind them, 6 metres away, Classic Flight. Back in the field, Rapid Elk third last from Tortuga Kate, and General Correspondence up on the outside. Around the turn, Sir Lorien's in front by 2 metres to Rufus Youngblood. Current Assets racing third. 4 metres away, the outside, Most Happy Escort, working up to the 1-out trail. Classic Flight on its back in turn, followed by Tortuga Kate. Rapid Elk on the outside from General Correspondence, and last is Linaga. 2 circuits out on the straight. Sir Lorien inclined to loaf there for a stride. He shifted off the fence, contacted Rufus Youngblood, but he's in front, Sir Lorien, by 2 metres to Rufus Youngblood. Current Assets on the leader's back, and Most Happy Escort 1 out. Tortuga Kate 3 back on the inside, followed by Classic Flight. Then Linaga third last, second last Rapid Elk, and 4 metres away General Correspondence. Out of the straight towards the 1600. At the moment, not much pace on, and Sir Lorien's 5 metres in front of Rufus Youngblood without cover. A metre back on the inside, Current Assets, followed by Most Happy Escort. He's having a pretty good run on the outside of the filly, Tortuga Kate. Then Classic Flight, who's 3 back on the outside, followed by Linaga. Rapid Flight Elka's second last, and 4 metres away General Correspondence. At the 1250, Sir Lorien's been left alone by 2 metres to Rufus Youngblood. Despite sitting up without cover, he's moving up a little bit closer. Current Assets on the leader's back from Most Happy Escort the outside. Tortuga Kate racing fifth, 2 metres away the outside. Working up as Classic Flight, followed by Linaga. Rapid Elka's second last, and 4 metres away General Correspondence. Around the turn, a circuit to go at the 950, and Sir Lorien's had a pretty good run by nearly a sulky's length to Rufus Youngblood the outside. Current Assets on the leader's back, being trailed up by Tortuga Kate. Most Happy Escort on the outside, being trailed up by Classic Flight. Then Linaga, followed by Rapid Elk, and last is General Correspondence. Out of the straight the final time at the 800, and Sir Lorien now quickens up. He's 2 metres in front of Rufus Youngblood, still third place in Current Assets, followed by Most Happy Escort the outside. Tortuga Kate on the inside, followed by Classic Flight. Linaga third last, followed by Rapid Elk and General Correspondence. Sir Lorien though 600 metres out, only 2 metres to Rufus Youngblood the outside. Then Current Assets on the inside, followed by Most Happy Escort. He goes to the outside 3 deep, so Tortuga Kate comes 1 off the fence. Classic Flight is 4 deep coming off the back, followed by Linaga, General Correspondence, and Rapid Elk is back of the tail. Inside the 400 though before the turn, Sir Lorien a metre in front of Rufus Youngblood, 4 metres away Current Assets. Tortuga Kate making up some ground, followed by Most Happy Escort not going well. Then Linaga held up around the turn though. Sir Lorien a neck in front. Rufus Youngblood on the outside is now joining it. They'll fight it out 5 metres away. Tortuga Kate, Linaga making ground. Sir Lorien a neck in front. At the moment holding Rufus Youngblood. Sir Lorien just in front. Rufus Youngblood is lunging, but Sir Lorien I feel has wanted a nose to Rufus Youngblood. Linaga rattled home for third. Then Tortuga Kate from General Correspondence. Most Happy Escort in behind them from Current Assets, Classic Flight, and Rapid Elk has run last.
Result correctly called by Brian Markovic. Sir Lorien first, the even money favourite, defeating Rufus Youngblood 6-4, and Linaga third at 10s. So to the third heat of the Derby, and Prince Nijo the favourite at 8-11.
Green light on there racing. Winning Victory out wide restrained. Prince Nijo's away quickly, but Smart Leader looks like leading towards the centre. Boydale and Just Smolder are trying to hold him out, but Smart Leader crosses in turn. In behind them on the outside came Doherty. Prince Nijo works up on the outside of Smart Leader. 4 metres to Wayne Hero, followed by Capelite, Sounds Unlimited, and Winning Victory is last. Around the turn of the 2000, Smart Leader being joined by Prince Nijo on the outside. He's looking for the lead, the favourite, and he will cross in just a stride, leaving Just Smolder without cover. Boydale racing fourth as Prince Nijo goes to an early lead. 6 metres away Doherty, followed by Wayne Hero. In behind them Capelite from Sounds Unlimited, and 6 metres away back at the tail is Winning Victory. At the winning post the first time, Prince Nijo in front by 4 metres. Just Smolder racing second the outside. On the leader's back and racing third is Smart Leader. One out is Doherty, followed by Boydale inside. One off the fence is Wayne Hero. Sounds Unlimited from second last was about to go forward. He's about to flush out Capelite, but they've flushed out Wayne Hero, who pulls to the outside 3 deep at the 1650, and still last is Winning Victory. They quicken up along the back after going the first circuit. Prince Nijo 2 metres in front of Wayne Hero, out 3 wide, who works up within a neck of Prince Nijo. 5 metres away racing third the outsider Just Smolder. From last now here's Winning Victory out 3 wide going forward. Smart Leader on the leader's back, 4 metres away Boydale. Then Doherty the outside, followed by Capelite, and last is Sounds Unlimited. Winning Victory from last now gets to second around the turn at the 1,000 metres within a metre of Prince Nijo. Third placing Smart Leader. Doherty dropped a bit there for a stride. Something may have gone amiss with Doherty. He's losing valuable ground. Wayne Hero races fourth on the outside of Smart Leader, followed by Boydale. Just Smolder now 3 back on the outside, followed by Capelite, Sounds Unlimited, and 15 metres away Doherty. He may be pulled up in just a stride. At the judges' circuit to go. In front Prince Nijo. He's been there from the outset by a metre. Winning Victory on the outside, now testing him, followed by Smart Leader. Wayne Hero the outside. Boydale racing fifth, followed by Just Smolder the outside. Capelite now going forward 3 wide, being trailed up by Sounds Unlimited, and Doherty's being pulled up out of the event. At the 650, Prince Nijo 2 metres in front of Winning Victory. Capelite out 3 wide, making good ground on the leader's back of Smart Leader. 2 metres to Wayne Hero. Sounds Unlimited out 3 wide on the back of Capelite, being hard driven Sounds Unlimited, followed by Boydale, and Just Smolder is last, but no more than 15 metres would cover the field. Off the back near the 400, Prince Nijo 2 metres in front of Winning Victory. Capelite out 3 wide under pressure. Smart Leader going okay, but held up. 4 metres to Wayne Hero, followed by Boydale, held up, then Sounds Unlimited, and 6 metres away Just Smolder. At the 220, Prince Nijo the one to beat, 2 metres in front. The danger Smart Leader can't get a run. Winning Victory's under pressure, so's Capelite, followed by Wayne Hero. At the 120, Prince Nijo found 4 metres. Smart Leader's now out in the clear, bridging the gap on Prince Nijo. The post might be too close. Prince Nijo a metre in front. Smart Leader lunging but won't get there. Prince Nijo was won by a metre to Smart Leader. 8 metres away third was Winning Victory. Boydale made ground from Capelite, Sounds Unlimited, Just Smolder. Last in was Wayne Hero, and Doherty was pulled up with a circuit to travel.
Prince Nijo from the Night Stable, 11 to 8 on favourite, defeating Smart Leader at 7s, and Winning Victory third at 11 to 4 in the third heat of the Victoria Derby. Race 4, the 5 to 4 on favourite Raglan Skipper, but finally a result for the bookmakers.
Good line there racing. Keystone Boy out wide. He's gone away okay with Purple Spot looking for the lead, but so is the favourite Raglan Skipper, who's being hard driven about to cross Cardinal Way. He does. The favourite leads Raglan Skipper out of the straight from Purple Spot. Keystone Boy caught 3 deep from Talented Kid and Cardinal Way. In behind them, Crafty lead from Omega Valley, 4th Hanover, and Van Race is last. Raglan Skipper in front along the back on the first circuit by 6 metres. Keystone Boy out 3 wide going forward. Purple Spot in the centre will end up with a 1-out trail in just a stride. Cardinal Way on the leader's back racing third. 5 metres to Crafty Lee, 5th on the inside of Talented Kid. In behind them came Omega Valley, 3rd last from 4th Hanover, and 8 metres away Van Race. At the 1300, Raglan Skipper 2 metres in front of Keystone Boy. 3rd placing Cardinal Way, ahead away 4th is Purple Spot. Talented Kid racing on the outside of Crafty Lee. 4 back on the outside is 4th Hanover of Omega Valley, and 6 metres away Van Race. Around the turn, 1,000 to go, and first up from a break it's Raglan Skipper in front. He's He's gone fairly quickly by 1.5 metres to Keystone Boy without cover. One out is Purple Spot. The leader's back is Cardinal Way. On its back in turn, Little Crafty Lee, followed by Tarleton Kid. Third last in the event on the rail is Omega Valley, being covered up by fourth Hanover, and 5 metres away Van Race. At the winning post, a circuit to go. Raglan Skipper first up. He's going sweetly by 2 metres to Keystone Boy. From second last now, here's fourth Hanover out 3 wide going forward. Cardinal Way on the leader's back, and the centre Purple Spot. Racing on the inside is Crafty Lee. Off on the outside, Tarleton Kid. Fourth Hanover goes to the outside, 3 wide, being trailed up by Van Race, and last Omega Valley. At the 600, Raglan Skipper 2 metres in front. Keystone Boy's under a lot of pressure the outside. Raglan Skipper inclined to come away from the rail for a stride, coming off the back. Fourth Hanover out 3 wide. Cardinal Way is trying to poke up on the inside of Raglan Skipper. He got the run. Cardinal Way got the run on the inside of Raglan Skipper. Keystone Boy now makes a line of 3, draws a neck in front. Fourth Hanover coming at them. Cardinal Way now under pressure. Van Race about to pull to the outside. He's going all right, followed by Purple Spot. Raglan Skipper not going well on the turn. At the 200 though, fourth Hanover the outside got to Keystone Boy. Van Race looking a chance on the outside, coming at the pair. Fourth Hanover just in front of Keystone Boy, but Van Race is coming at them quickly on the outside. Oh, he's coming home all over the top of them, Van Race. He went to the lead with 50 metres to go, and he's drawing away. Van Race scores by 4 metres. Fourth Hanover's run second, tight for third. Keystone Boy and Purple Spot, then Crafty Lee, Omega Valley. Raglan Skipper knocked up from Cardinal Way, and Tarleton Kid one of the last in.
Well, the way the race was run, it suited a horse coming from behind, and that was Van Race, which equalled the class record, or broke the class record in winning the race at 20-1 from fourth Hanover 13-4, Purple Spot 10s, and Raglan Skipper, the unplaced favourite, at 4-5. Well, that was the first half of the Moonee Valley program. Back shortly with the second half, including the running of the big one, the Winfield 250,000. The second half of the program, and to race 5, in which the 10-9 favourite was Spare Bow. Once again, your caller, Brian Markovic.
Racing. Bev Sun's gone away quickly with Spare Bow, and Monarch's Best is burning early, looking for the lead. Easing in behind them is Candy, followed by Satan Romeo and Rousty. Spare Bow will cross Major Lord early in lead. Monarch's Best is caught without cover early. Major Lord racing third, Bev Sun fourth out of the straight. In behind them, Satan Romeo on the fence, working up is Candy, and Rousty is last. At the 1650, the favourites in front, Spare Bow by 5 metres to Major Lord. A metre the outside, Monarch's Best, and Bev Sun racing fourth. A metre on the fences, Satan Romeo from Candy, and Rousty from last out 3 wide going forward. At the lap and a half, it's Spare Bow about to quicken up. He looks to the right. He saw Rousty coming from last. Rousty gets to second now within 2 metres of Spare Bow. 3 metres away third, Major Lord. Monarch's Best now for the last lap and a quarter racing. 1 out with the trail, and it's back in turn Bev Sun from Satan Romeo, and 4 metres away Candy the inside. Before the turn at 1150, Spare Bow's had a nice run by 2 metres. Rousty racing second, Major Lord third, having a nice run, followed by Monarch's Best racing fourth. From last now, Candy about to pull to the outside there. In front of him is Bev Sun, and third last is Satan Romeo. In the straighter circuit to go. Spare Bow held together by a sulky's length to Rousty. Spare Bow, he's come out sideways, nearly tipped the driver out of the cart. Major Lord has got the run on the inside. He's gone to the lead now with a circuit to go, Major Lord, from Spare Bow on the outside. The driver's lucky to be in the cart. Rousty in that shuffled up, found himself out 3 deep. Monarch's Best racing fifth. On the leader's back is Satan Romeo, followed by Candy, and 6 metres to Bev Sun. Lux of Fortune, 650 out. Major Lord with that freak run. Drew a metre in front of Spare Bow, the outside coming again. 2 metres away out, 3 wide Rousty. He's under pressure, followed by Satan Romeo. Monarch's Best being tapped up. Candy pulls to the outside, and 6 metres to Bev Sun. At the 450, Major Lord just in front by a neck. 2 Spare Bow on the outside. Rousty out 3 wide, followed by Monarch's Best. Candy about to pull to the outside, 4 deep on the turn. Then Satan Romeo held up, and 6 metres away Bev Sun. They wheel around the turn at the 220 though. Major Lord a neck in front of Spare Bow the outside. 4 metres away Rousty. Candy pulled to the outside. Monarch's Best can't go on. At the 120, Major Lord a neck in front. Spare Bow is trying hard, followed by Satan Romeo. Major Lord a metre in front. Spare Bow can't pick him up, and he's too good, Major Lord. With that freak incident with about a circuit to go, he got that run on the inside, and that's certainly one in the race for Major Lord. He's won by a metre to Spare Bow. 3 metres away third was Satan Romeo. Then Monarch's Best, followed by Bev Sun. Candy in behind them, and Rousty one of the last in.
Major Lord 7-1, Spare Bow certainly found an interesting way for a favourite to get beaten. 10-9, Satan Romeo third at 12s in race 5. Race 6 was the consolation of the Winfield 250,000 and the odds-on favourite was Game Oro.
At the 400-day, Game Oro 3 metres in front. At the moment, Quite Famous can't pick him up and he's about to zoom away, I reckon, Game Oro. 6 metres away, Langus Lane. In behind them, Moonlight Gold, followed by Run the Wrist to Learn Tim, then Toby Dwayne and Bundabarred. But Game Oro raced away on the turn. At the 220, he found 6 metres to Quite Famous. Langus Lane on the inside is boxing on, followed by Moonlight Gold. At the 120, Game Oro 5 metres in front and holding Quite Famous. Toby Dwayne and To Learn Tim are making ground. He's getting weary, Game Oro. He's hanging on and he'll get there. Game Oro has just got in. To Learn Tim flew for second. Langus Lane, I reckon, third.
Game Oro back in the winning list, 5-4 on favourite, defeating To Learn Tim 16s and Langus Lane third at 20. So that set the scene for the big race of the night, the Winfield 250,000, the richest harness racing event in Australia, and Village Kid was heavily backed into favourite at 11-8.
Set, racing. Village Kid and also Bag Limit restrained. Whirly Dream out wide began quickly, but so too did Owie and Mac and My Lightning Blue. They're going hard to the first turn. Whirly Dream draws 4 metres in front. He crosses My Lightning Blue. Whirly Dream, he finds the rail. It's Frederick racing 3 deep. In behind them came I'm a Thread. Working up on the outside is Gosh. Owie and Mac gets the third, half out of his gear, locking wheels with It's Frederick for a stride. In behind them came Pale Face Bubble. Bag Limit second last, and last is Village Kid. In the straight the first time. Whirly Dream narrowly in front by a metre. It's Frederick on the outside, gets to second. Third placing, My Lightning Blue coming one off the fence. I'm a Threat the inside, and here's Bag Limit now from second last. He's off and running out 3 wide. My Lightning Blue comes out in front of him. AOE and Mac is one off the fence, followed by Gosh and Pale Face Bubble. And 6 metres away, Village Kid back of the tail. Out of the straight the first time, some 25 metres off the lead and biding his time. Bag Limit out 3 wide going forward at the 1650. He gets to second within 2 metres of Whirly Dream. I'm a Threat having a nice run third. My Lightning Blue now fourth and 1 out. 4 metres to It's Frederick, followed by Owie and Mac. Then Gosh from Pale Face Bubble. And 5 metres away, Village Kid. At the lap and a half, he drops anchor on Whirly Dream. He's 4 metres in front of Bag Limit. A metre back on the inside as I'm a Threat. My Lightning Blue fourth. 4 metres away, It's Frederick, followed by Owie and Mac. They're an Indian file, followed by Gosh, who's third last. Second last on the outside, Village Kid. He's taking closer order and going forward. And 4 metres away, Pale Face Bubble. They wheel around the turn, 1,000 metres to go. Whirly Dream in front. He's had a nice run by 3 metres to Bag Limit. Third placing, I'm a Threat being covered up by My Lightning Blue. Village Kid now pulls to the outside, 3 deep being trailed up by Gosh. I'm a Threat on the leader's back, 4 metres to It's Frederick. Owie and Mac is second last and 4 metres away. Pale Face Bubble. They head to the back after the bell. 850 metres to go in the Winfield Cup, and wow, what a race. Whirly Dream a metre in front of Bag Limit the outside. Village Kid has posted 3 deep. My Lightning Blue held up, and I'm a Threat on the leader's back. Then Gosh, followed by It's Frederick, Owie and Mac, and 3 metres away, Pale Face Bubble. At the 650, Whirly Dream a neck in front. Bag Limit on the outside draws to him, 2 metres away. Village Kid out 3 wide. My Lightning Blue held up fourth. Gosh out 3 wide on the back of Village Kid. I'm a Threat can't get a run from It's Frederick, Owie and Mac, and last is Pale Face Bubble. At the 450, Whirly Dream giving plenty of cheekies a neck in front of Bag Limit the outside, about to join Whirly Dream. 2 metres away, Village Kid out 3 wide. Then My Lightning Blue, followed by Gosh and I'm a Threat. It's Frederick can't go on from Owie and Mac and Pale Face Bubble. Bag Limit on the outside got to Whirly Dream on the turn. Village Kid on the outside gets to second. My Lightning Blue can't get a run. Bag Limit though went to the lead of the 120. Village Kid is slowly but surely bridging the gap. Bag Limit pulling out 20. He's got the Winfield all sewn up. Bag Limit, he's 2 metres in front and holding Village Kid, and Bag Limit wins 2 metres to Village Kid. 6 metres away, third was My Lightning Blue. Then Pale Face Bubble. I'm a Threat in behind them. Whirly Dream knocked up, followed by Gosh, and the last 2 in were Owie and Mac, and It's Frederick.
Great show of sportsmanship between the drivers there. Vinnie Knight on Bag Limit, Chris Lewis on Village Kid. A magnificent race. Bag Limit 7-2, Village Kid 11-8 favourite, and My Lightning Blue third at 11-4 in the Winfield 250,000. So to race 8 from Moonee Valley last night, the Trotters, the 5-2 favourite, was highly likely.
Lord Alias has broken up and tailed off as John Gilbert. 250 out on the turn. Casino Lynn 2 metres in front. Trinket trying hard. Still no run for Highly Likely. She's going half pace. North Sea Rover pulls to the outside. 3 deep and 4 deep as Game of Mini. Casino Lynn at the top of the straight. A metre in front of Trinket. Still no run for Highly Likely. Followed by North Sea Rover. Quickly Trinket on the outside. Got to Casino Lynn. The runs come for Highly Likely. She's making ground. Trinket just in front. Highly Likely finishing quickly on the inside, but not quickly enough, and Trinket has got there narrowly from Highly Likely. Maybe Casino Lynn third and those.
The post too close for Highly Likely. The winner Trinket 6s. Highly Likely 5-2 and Game Ebony third at 5-1. So to the last, the 5-4 favourite, Majestic Jester.
As Majestic Jester cruises up to Flamingo Kid before the turn. Duga Deluga's under pressure. Hanover Boy wide. Barbaston Breeze now gets to third, followed by Lunar Alto. Ezra Hanover fourth last on the turn, followed by Borg's Choice. But Majestic Jester on the outside, raced up to Flamingo Kid at the top of the straight. Barbaston Breeze gets to third. At the 120, Flamingo Kid a neck in front. Majestic Jester wearing it down on the outside. He puts his nose in front with 80 to go. Ezra Hanover from the clouds is making ground. It's flashing home, but Majestic Jester, well tried, gets in by a neck to Ezra Hanover. Big performance, third place in Flamingo Kid.
And punters finishing the night on a good note. 5-4 favourite Majestic Jester, 5-2 Ezra Hanover and 12-1 Flamingo Kid. The extra double at the Valley, or the daily double, 8 and 1, $6.25. The extra double, 6 and 10, $28.05. And the quadrilla, 6, 8, 9 and 1, $29.35. That's it for World of Sport replays. Stand by in a moment for a 1-hour edition of World of Sport, including a special tribute to a special person, followed by day 4 of the Australian Masters from Huntingdale. Have a good day in sport.